From volcanoes to viruses, we've got some scary stuff to share today. Here are the top 10 terrifying truths about our planet that you probably didn't know. Number 10. The Earth is still ringing from an earthquake in the 1950s from India. Yeah, the Earth is still shaking a little from this megaquake. In May of 1950, an earthquake measuring 7.2 on the Richter scale hit the region of Assam, India. The quake was so strong that it changed the course of the nearby Brahmaputra River. But incredibly, the Earth's vibrations from the event are still being picked up by local seismic stations more than 70 years later. And scientists have no idea why. Number 9. The ocean has dead zones, and they're growing. These are areas in the ocean where no life can survive. Dead zones are areas in the ocean that have very low oxygen levels. And, as the name suggests, no living thing can survive there. Well, maybe not things that we would recognize as living anyway. The biggest dead zone in the world is in the northern Gulf of Mexico. It covers an area the size of New Jersey, and if you guessed that human activity was the cause, you'd be right. Pollution from farming, sewage, and industrial runoff causes massive algal blooms. The algae block sunlight and suck all the oxygen out of the water. Number 8. Antarctica is bleeding. Literally, a recent expedition to Antarctica found something really disturbing. Blood. That's right. Scientists found blood staining the snow, a shocking shade of red. Where did it come from? Wildlife experts were stumped until they discovered the culprit. A Weddell seal had apparently been attacked by a leopard seal. Leopard seals are known to eat other seals, penguins, and even whales. But why it left this particular seal semi-submerged in blood remains a mystery. Number 7. There's a giant garbage patch in the ocean, and it's the size of a continent. If you've ever seen pictures of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, you know how bad things have gotten. This swirling mass of plastic is more than 1.6 million square kilometers, which is bigger than the entire continent of Australia. The patch is mostly made up of discarded fishing gear and other debris from the water, but it's estimated that over 80,000 tons of plastic make up the visible parts of the patch. Number 6. There's a supervolcano under Yellowstone National Park. Just the word volcano is enough to get people nervous. Now imagine that volcano is big enough to blow the entire United States back into the Stone Age. That's what could happen if the supervolcano located under Yellowstone National Park erupts. The chances of this happening anytime soon are slim, but the potential devastation is huge. If it were to erupt, the blast radius would cover much of the western part of the US. The fine ash and dust would cover a much larger area, blocking sunlight and causing global cooling. Number 5. There are more viruses on Earth than stars in the universe. We've heard some pretty crazy statistics before, but this one takes the cake. According to some estimates, there are around 10 million viruses on Earth for every person on Earth. Some experts believe that there are even more viruses than bacteria on our planet. To put that number into perspective, the observable universe contains between 100 and 400 billion stars, meaning that there are likely more viruses on Earth than stars in the universe. Number 4. The Amazon is turning into a fire zone. The Amazon rainforest is one of the most important ecosystems on Earth. It's home to countless species of plants and animals, and it plays a vital role in regulating the global climate. But the Amazon is under threat. In recent years, the rainforest has been hit by a series of devastating fires. The fires have caused widespread damage to the ecosystem and have released large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Number 3. Magnetic pole reversals are real and could happen soon, every few 100,000 years. The Earth's magnetic poles flip. This process, known as magnetic pole reversal, happens when the Earth's magnetic field completely flips, meaning north becomes south and vice versa. While it's not dangerous per se, it does have the potential to disrupt important things like our telecommunications and power grid system. And according to some experts, it may happen sooner than we think. Some researchers believe that we may be in the early stages of a magnetic pole reversal, which could lead to major problems for us humans. Number 2, the deep sea is still mostly unexplored and might hide monsters. The deep sea is a world full of mystery. Despite the fact that over 95% of the ocean is unexplored, scientists have managed to explore only a tiny fraction of it. What's down there is anyone's guess. Maybe nothing but rocks and dirt, or maybe there are giant squid or even bigger monsters waiting to be discovered. Number 1. The planet can and will move on without us. Okay, hear us out. Yes, we're at the top of the food chain right now, but that won't last forever. Humans are only here for a short time. In the grand scheme of things, we've only been around for about 300,000 years. The Earth, however, has been around for billions of years, and it will continue to move on without us. In fact, the Earth has already moved on from much larger species that came before us, like dinosaurs. So don't worry too much about what might happen to the Earth in the future. Chances are, it'll be just fine. Well, that was a scary ride. Thanks for watching. Which of these truths about our planet scared you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more videos like this. See you next time. Bye.